Drills one past the diving Matt Dominguez. That's into left field. Being waved home is Freeze. Here comes the throw, and they got him. L.J. Hose fires on the fly to Carlos Corporon, and they get the out at the plate. So 5 hits in the inning for the Angels, and now we've got a question mark. Mike Scioscia has come out, and I don't know if Scioscia is arguing that maybe home plate was blocked by Carlos Corporon. He's pointing in that area. What did you see, Blummer?
I'm not sure, but I'm not going to argue with Mike Scioscia about what's happening at home plate, because he's got a pretty good idea over the years. He was a master of blocking home plate, but I'm sure his interpretation of the rules is going to be translated to Angel Hernandez as we get a chance to look back. L.J. Hose let this one fly. Pretty good play. I don't think he was blocking. He's got his left foot in a great spot at that point of the plate, giving that outside lane to the base runner, but I'm wondering if Mike is coming out to argue that he may have snuck that right foot in. I'll tell you what, if they argue that that is a blocking of home plate, that would be kind of nitpicking. I'm not sure. That's a fine line.
For me, that's a perfect job by Carlos Corporon.
I think that was great, too.
The rule, as I understand it, says you cannot block the plate without the baseball. So once Corp got the ball, he moved the left foot a bit in front of the plate.
And if he has his left foot on the front left point of home plate, he is giving more than half the plate to the base runner on the outside.
Mike Scioscia has been there, and he was one of the game's great plate blockers, and it looks like as he looks at the replay here at the stadium that he feels he's in the right with this call. We'll see what the umpires come up with.
Looking at the replays that they're showing on the big board here and some of the ones we've seen on TV and that everybody else has seen at home, is that Freeze did a fantastic job of keeping that front foot down, actually sliding it across the ground, and maybe snuck that one past Corporon before he got the tag on it. More often than not, you go into that 4-point slide and that front foot has a tendency to fly up in the air, but Freeze did a good job of keeping it on the ground and right around home plate.
For Mike Scioscia, this is his 16th challenge this year, and he's been successful on just 7 of them. Are you surprised at all at the success rate being as low as it is this year amongst so many managers?
I think they're a little aggressive with it. They want to believe that some of these plays are going to be overturned, but I also think that some of the replay situations aren't clear enough for some of these umpires to overturn these calls. And of course, when you have umpires critiquing other umpires, they're going to err on the side of the umpire before they do the coach.
That was what I felt early on in the season was happening quite a bit, that even with some what appeared to be obvious plays that should be overturned, they didn't do so. Let's take one more look at that play.
Watch Freeze's front foot. Doesn't pop up, stays down. May have snuck that toe on that front edge, that back edge of the plate.
I don't think you could argue that the plate was blocked there since Freeze easily got in there. And the only thing I can guess is that they're asking, did Freeze do as you said, get that foot onto the plate? It's very close. I don't know if that's within the range where I would say you could overturn it.
I think the average time that they're going to the replay is around minute 50, maybe. This one feels like it could be a little bit longer.
Of course, that one at the plate is one that you could probably afford to give a little more time to make sure you get it right.
Well, any close play at home plate as a manager, you got to go out and contest it just so they go look at it and make sure that the call is right.
Now, the umpires have gotten word from New York he is out at the plate. And so with that initial out call, I have a feeling that fell in the category of just too close to overturn.